So if you're ready, let's go for the million. If Bob Iger was in the room with you right now, what would you say to him? Eat a bag of suck on my pee-pee? Disney Plus is gay? Go yourself.
I'd like to use one of my lifelines and phone a friend.
Okay, who would you like to call?
I'd like to call Bob Iger.
All right. Our friends at AT&T will get Bob Iger on the line, and we'll see if he can help you.
Hello?
Hello, Bob.
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi.
We've got Elon Musk with us right now. He's won $500,000.
Wow.
And he's going for $1 million. And he needs your help to get there.
Okay.
So, he's going to come on the line, read a question, 4 possible answers. One of them is the right answer. Elon, you've got 30 seconds. Starts right now.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million. Go yourself.
He's won $1 million.
And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. We love reporting the good news on this program, and the good news we have for you today is that it's been a very bad news week for Disney and Bob Iger. In fact, it's hard to imagine how it could possibly get worse. I guess Bob Iger could announce that he's stepping down and resigning. Oh, wait, that's actually happening. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things have happened this week on the way to the Go F Yourself heard around the world, delivered by Elon Musk. Ladies and gentlemen, this moment is so satisfying.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go F yourself. Go yourself.
Perception that was part of
the internet is undefeated.
Tour. There was advertisers leaving.
This is the entire internet.
They stop.
You don't want them to advertise?
No. If
This is the entire internet.
Blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go F yourself. Go F yourself.
Accurate depiction of the internet. Don't try and blackmail the world's richest man. Don't try and silence Elon Musk. Bad idea, Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Iger, according to our sources, was sitting in the audience when Elon Musk said that. And of course he says, "Hi, Bob," afterwards. And so it's been a bad week for Disney. How did we get here exactly? Well, we got here based on shareholder value, actually. It's a really simple stock market terminology that says you have a fiduciary obligation to deliver value and investment to the people who are giving you their hard-earned cash. Disney hasn't done that. Disney is down nearly 20% over the last 5 years. That's 5 years that includes some of the most successful theatrical releases of movies in American history. So how did that happen? Utter and total abject mismanagement and sacrificing your family values company to people that hate families, hate values, and hates humanity. This is what destroying a company looks like. This is what a violation of your fiduciary obligation looks like. Disney to lose nearly $1 billion across 13 woke movies. Disney on track to have 4 of the 5 biggest box office flops ever. Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, The Marvels, all tanking. Ladies and gentlemen, why did they tank? Well, Disney is now forced to admit in major SEC filings, these filings are written, by the way, by lawyers. Here's the filing for your own viewing pleasure. It's thousands of pages long. They're written by lawyers. The purpose of these filings, right, is to effectively insulate the company from a lawsuit. They wish to declare, sort of what the company is up to and what they're doing, and to say, we're sorry when we screwed up. And they screwed up. Inside this SEC filing, the Disney lawyers say we face risks relating to a misalignment with the public. What does that mean? That means we effed over the paying customer. Instead of producing good entertainment as the family entertainment company and child-friendly entertainment we produced woke trash. And we sexualized children. And it's despicable. Generally, our revenues and profitability are adversely impacted when we entertain offerings and products, as well as our methods to make these offerings and products that do not achieve sufficient consumer acceptance. What does that mean? We push radical, woke, aggressive, far-left ideology that is out of touch with the human race and is only liked by our self-loathing executives and our showrunners, who are extremists. You should stop hiring extremists, Disney. Stop hiring radical political ideologues that can only see their own identity as the most valuable thing on planet Earth and not their job of entertaining families. And we can see that, obviously, in the results. Listen, when you have headlines written like this about you, it's not good. Disney is not sexualizing children, CEO Bob Iger explains. Well, when you're explaining, Bob, you're losing. In fact, when Bob Iger is opening his mouth, he's lying, because Disney was doing exactly that. Disney executive producer admits gay agenda adding queerness wherever she could. What? Well, that doesn't seem right. No way that's on film, is it? Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Meet LaToya Raveno. LaToya Raveno is an executive producer at Disney Television Animation. That seems like a really high up position. What did LaToya do with all that power? In charge of, like, animating cartoons for little children. Well, she said that she ran a not at all secret gay agenda. Okay? What did she do with that gay agenda? She had characters kiss in the background. Like, I could add queerness wherever I wanted. No one would stop me. No one was trying to stop me. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem like it's going to be in alignment with family values that just simply want children's entertainment to be non-sexual at all. Right? Like, isn't that the point? They're children, you lunatics. But here we are. If you're explaining, Bob, you're losing. Disney's bleak box office streak. Wish is the latest crack in the studio's once invincible armor. Did you know that Disney released an animated movie this last weekend? No, you didn't. Nobody else did either, because it's going to lose $100 million. Maybe LaToya Raveno was part of this production as well. Did she design the characters? Has she been inserting queerness into the script? People have had a belly full of it. They're sick of it. They're sick of it. It's not one ideology together. It's just ideology, period. The fact that they are using their movies for messages instead of entertainment. You're an entertainment company. And now they're bleeding subscribers. This is something that was written before the subscriber boycott that started when Elon Musk exposed Bob Iger for hating free speech. Disney Plus loses 300,000 U.S. subscribers for second consecutive quarter. Never a good sign. And that's before the Bend the Knee program began. We have the power to make Disney bend the knee by resuming ads here. Don't make one purchase that gives them a dime. End Disney Plus subscriptions, says Robbie Starbucks. 4,000 retweets, 13,000 likes, 1 million views. And now the behemoth that is Disney is beginning to break. Nerdrotic saying, good morning! And normalize having CEOs tell themselves to go F each other. Linda Yaccarino, of course, is backing up Elon Musk, and so are the consumers. We, the paying customer, are saying we're going to cancel Disney Plus. And thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, reported canceling Disney Plus yesterday. It trended worldwide. Meanwhile, Grant Cardone, CEO of Cardone Capital, says he's going to invest $50 million in ads on X, along with our program. We're joining with Tim Pool and the Babylon Bee, and we're going to invest more in ads on X. We've ran a couple ads on X. They worked great. We're going to do more. We are committed to helping Elon Musk fight for free speech. This image of Elon Musk telling Disney CEO to F themselves is one for the ages. Boom, baby. Boom. Canceling our Disney Plus. Kim.com. Keemstar. If Disney's boycotting X, I'm boycotting Disney. I actually feel that strong about it. X is the most important social site to the human race. Nice. People that are not normally political are getting in on this battle. Theo Vaughn, one of the most popular comedians, guys, Netflix special, so on. Great podcast. He's saying, let's go. Cancel Disney Plus and Paramount Plus. Canceling Disney and signed up for X Premium to help pay for free speech. Just cancel Disney Plus subscription. More and more and more and more. Thousands of people worldwide. And the reason why is because Bob Iger has decided to commit brand suicide. We can show you hundreds of thousands of examples of that, but the best one is he chose this person to become the face of Snow White. This person hates Snow White by her own admission. She hates the customers by her own admission. She hates Walt Disney himself, the guy who won his first Oscars with the animated classic Snow White. She says that she hates the source material. She hates her co-stars. She's a horrible, toxic, vapid, despicable personification of everything wrong with a generation and everything wrong with a declining movie star. And Bob Iger selected her to play the most iconic character in the Disney animated lexicon. And so what does that mean? Well, that means Bob Iger is leaving. Bob Iger says he's going to leave, okay? He says he plans to step down in 2026. That's the plan. He says he's definitely going to do it, and it's going to be relatively soon. So that means in 2 years. But will it be earlier than that? Will Bob Iger get pushed out? That's a real probability. We'll get into it. Bob Iger says he will step down in 2026 and insists he has a robust succession plans. Oh, really? Who? The last guy that you said is going to take over, a guy named Bob Chapek, this guy, now Bob Iger is backstabbing him, saying it was disappointing. Well, he didn't even let him last a year. But nonetheless, Bob Iger is a deeply evil and disloyal scumbag sleazeball Hollywood executive who loved the company of Harvey Weinstein and some of the grossest, worst individuals on planet Earth. So what do you expect? No morality out of these people, no honor among thieves, and Bob Iger is stealing Disney back for himself, which he did when he sabotaged Bob Chapek. By the way, Bob Iger never left the company. So all of these decisions were made while Bob Iger was still at Disney. He's just blaming this man and scapegoating him. But it looks like it may be all coming to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a hostile takeover that's happening at Disney. Fired Disney exec joins forces against Bob Iger as a hostile takeover becomes real threat. Here's what's happening. A guy named Nelson Peltz, who is a billionaire activist investor, has decided that he hates what's going on at Disney. Nelson Peltz is taking his firm and he is gobbling up Disney shares. He's bought 33 million shares of Disney stock, and he has now effectively gotten himself a board seat along with getting all of the shares from various other disenfranchised Disney executives, including the guy who was in charge of Marvel, Ike Perlmutter, who was summarily fired in 2023 because he wasn't sufficiently woke and didn't sufficiently push the message. So Perlmutter is a longtime Marvel advocate and a longtime Marvel vice chairman. Back in 2001, in 2005, he became the chief executive officer at Marvel Comics. After the Disney acquisition of Marvel in December 2009, Perlmutter stayed on as CEO of Marvel Entertainment. And then he was kicked out. Probably because he's a Trump supporter, which he is, and super based. So Perlmutter, who just wanted Marvel to make good movies and not make, She-Hulk, the Marvels, well, he is now joining the hostile takeover. Disney included Perlmutter's removal in several rounds of layoffs, ultimately left 7,000 Disney employees without jobs. So they laid off a bunch of people, and Ike Perlmutter was one of them. Now Perlmutter is hopping on board and handing his votes over to the hostile takeover. Following Perlmutter's move, Trian Partners, which is Nelson Peltz's investment group, has now gained sole voting power associated with 33 million shares, approximately $2.5 billion. Many of those shares belong to the former Disney executives. While I was a Disney employee, I was not comfortable publicly stating my views on the company and its performance, Perlmutter says. As somebody with large economic interest in Disney's success, I can no longer watch the business unachieve its great potential. What did we say at the beginning here? This is going to be about shareholder value. You cannot run a company like this with all of the capacity that Disney has. You cannot do this to your stock. This is really going to be about shareholder value. the people that own Disney stock, are entitled to have the company be run successfully and not run into the ground, which is what Bob Iger is doing. And do you think for 1 second that having Bob Iger be made a laughingstock on the internet and have the world's richest man attack him and have the trending cancel Disney Plus movement take over the internet, do you think for 1 second that's going to help him stay on in his current role, or is that going to hurt him in his current role? It is going to hurt. It is going to hurt badly. And I think the days of Bobby Iger are going to soon be coming to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, it won't be happily ever after for Bobby Iger. But thankfully, it will be ever after. Bob Iger is 72. He's not coming back. Once he's out, he's out. Let's make Disney great again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay based. And Disney, Bob Iger, GFY.